Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive World Domination on the Reverse World map. I'm a bit smaller on your screens today, and that is because I don't have any good place to fit on this map. I could put myself here, but I feel like I look really, really out of place up here, so I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to be small and sit down here. We're playing as the green player out of the 5th position, and ladies and gentlemen, today, June 19th, 2025, marks 2 years straight of uploads on this channel. I've uploaded every single day. Early on in 2023, not every video uploaded was a Risk video, but most of them were, and I have uploaded daily since June 19th, 2023. And we're going to give it our best go to keep continuing that trend as I'm going to keep it rolling. And last year, we paid homage to my first Risk video with our June 19th video last year. So we played the classic map. I played the classic map in yesterday's video. I didn't want to do the same thing today. And so we are changing our approach ever so slightly to play the Reverse World, which is the map that I played as part of the Kill Pete Open tournament on and uploaded on June 19th. 2023. So 2 years ago, I played these settings. Progressive, actually, I played 70. It was slightly different. We're playing the same map with the same card trades, slightly different settings. We did play 70% World Domination. Unfortunately, with the way that Risk works right now, it is very, very difficult to fill a 70% game. So, to be completely honest, I didn't even try. But we're playing Progressive World Domination, which I think is like the next best thing. So we're very close to those original settings, but not quite the original settings. I've got a handful of my opponents playing Progressive World Domination, as you would expect with a multi-positional game and not thirsting for a bonus. The red player, however, and I knew that somebody was going to fall into this bucket, crashing out with his 3-on-1s and 2-on-1s there probably is going to lead to this player immediately botting out because that's just the general gist that these guys seem to function with. But red attempts to take a bonus. I don't think these guys should let him. Interesting. Blue rolls pink's 2 up there. Now, I operated up here. I was going to try to play a multi-positional, but to be honest, I'm not even sure it's worth it. Like, I want to play multi-positional, but I'm saying I don't think it's worth it to I don't think it's going to be worth it to go for more than 2, because these positions, this will be like my next attack here and then fortify this stuff down here. I'm going to need these 2 positions to be as far away from each other as possible. But I didn't really have a good leave for multi-positional in terms of more than two stacks. Looks like yellow's going to play for a bonus. We'll see if anybody disrupts that. I don't know. I wouldn't let somebody hold a double bonus. And I almost wonder if he waits, if he doesn't roll this right away because he's concerned. Yeah, he doesn't. I think we'll see pink maybe attempt a bonus. I don't know if pink did his fortify in the first turn. I think he should have fortified this together, but didn't. We're playing with balanced blitz dice. We've got auto setup as well, and there's no fancy stuff here. No alliances, no fog, no blizzards, no portals, none of that. Are we going to see pink roll double 4-on-2? Fail? Does not fail. Actually holds that bonus in the center and the +3. I am not going to break anybody. I am not going to be the one to break. I'm going to see if my opponents break. This is a prime opportunity for yellow to break, or a prime opportunity for... That was so unnecessary. Why wouldn't you hit yellow there? If you were going to go boom, boom anyway. Why would he hit my 4? Oh, wow. That is really frustrating. Because he doesn't even get a bonus off of it, so that's just a super unnecessary take. All right, that lost me 4 troops for seemingly no reason. And a 7-on-4 is not even close to 100% roll, so the fact that he lost only 1 troop on that roll is pitiful. I thought for sure, oh, he's dumping all of his troops here. He's gonna break pink. Fortunately, red's going to be the player to break pink. Which should anger pink. Wow. So red gives up on his dreams of a bonus just to break pink. I like that. So what yellow should realize off of this position then? What yellow should realize off of this position is that the red player will likely try to break him up top. That is a really, really frustrating play by white, because white hits me in both of those territories when the cheaper roll off of Perthlandia here to get to Java Valley, if that was his goal, is through Coco's Land, not through the 4 that's sitting here. That is a bit of a bummer. Blue repositions kind of in my direction, which I'm not jazzed about. Blue's actually somehow not very strong. I feel like he's lost a bit of material around the board. He's actually weaker than I am. So is pink. So even though I lost that 4, it seems that red's havoc play in the early game, and then whatever else yellow and pink have been doing has caused these guys to lose a bit. I really wouldn't feel confident here taking this bonus if I'm yellow. I get that you're trying to defend here. You place 2 troops here. You hit to the right. Maybe you place. He doesn't place 1 here. I would only put 1 here, 1 here, and then group up if that's your goal. If this white 3 moves, which mind you, white has not fortified anything meaningful together over here. He is going to roll this. What? Don't roll that. Roll up into blue. Wow, I've got some crazy opponents on this anniversary game. I hope you guys are enjoying it, regardless of my sadness that happened there. Now, do we see pink go 5-on-5? No, we're going to see him clean red, clear out of the left-hand side, I think. Bang, 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 bang. Cause this player to only start with 3 troops. That's probably not a bad idea. I think this will be met with retaliation. This is also probably good for yellow. Blue isn't really properly positioned over here. Pink completely pivots. That was a smart pivot, and he should group the 3 up with his 2 over here. And then he's actually looking pretty decent. I might try to take... I don't know. Blue's kind of pointed at me. Do I try to take this bonus? Sit here, maybe? Oh, no, 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 sir. That is not where you should have fortified. You are going to lose that material. White does attempt to break yellow, and he gets it cleanly. He's also starting with 4 troops. So yeah, nobody is allowed to hold bonuses on this board. So I think I just try to get myself up to like 12 territories or something. Just to try to get an extra troop or 2. I am late in the turn order, which is helpful. I don't want white anywhere near me either, but I'm going to do the smart play, which is not taking the bonus. I'm going to leave this here. This is on a good choke point. So I intentionally don't take the bonus, but I put myself above 12 territories in the hopes of getting an extra troop. This fortify was a misplay in my opinion by pink. I like what pink did on the left-hand side. Yeah, we knew that would happen, and he's gonna full send this, and he does get it. Now the problem is clearly nobody is allowing each other to hold bonuses. So the downside to this play by red is that we've seen the aggression of the white player. White will probably dip over this way and come break him, or yellow will break him right now on this next turn. I'm thinking my concern here is that, yeah, blue's going to go down here, and then he's going to dive to the left. No. Ooh, see that, though? He is repositioning. I can't tell if that's to take the bonus. If I get hit, we will not get extra troops, unfortunately. Is yellow going to try a 5-on-5? We've got everybody whacking each other to the point where, like, I don't want to get involved in the danger. The bonuses on this board, by the way, Central Arctic +4 at the top. We also have Lower Atlantica and North Pacifica as +4. India +7, Atlantica +7, South Pacifica +5, Pacifica East +5, and then West Arctic and Eastern Arctic and Mediterranean are +3s. This is, if you can't tell, you can see the outlines of the continents. It's basically if the oceans were land and the lands were oceans. And yellow does break red. I thought that might happen. We gotta hope we survive pink and white here. on these rolls to try to get an extra troop if we can. That would be very nice. I don't love blue's reposition here. And these guys are foolish if they think that I loses 2. 2-on-1 could fail. I don't know that I wouldn't have done that, to be honest. I think that that is a waste of troops. It's just, it's quite literally like, I don't think it's worth it. You've seen everyone breaking each other. Left and right, everyone in this game has been breaking each other. It's simply not worth it making that roll. I've got wraparound pathing into the right-hand side here. I don't want to close that off on either spot. I think we're going to see white try to take half this bonus here. Or maybe, yeah, he knocks. Oh, wow. He gets horrible dice. He could hit me up here. Or he could hit blue. He's going to hit me. I'm going to get 1 fewer troop. No, he hits yellow. Okay. Yellow's had a tough go at it this game. Blitz is that. Wow. We have some crash out fellas in this game. We managed to get an extra troop. I'm going to play this as safe as I can. I don't want to get sacked into by pink with an extra card. I think I just go 1 here, the rest over here. I'm not taking the bonus. I am not foolish enough to take this bonus. Seeing how everyone on this board is playing, I'm not making that mistake. I think blue is probably my best opponent just based off of how he's played. He's been really unlucky with his troop loss, and he hasn't tried to play multi-positional, but he's not making unwise choices. I don't love how he's pointed here because this looks like if blue takes the bonus here, I don't know who the best opponent is. Yeah, you put it on your 2. I mean, the 5-on-2 is not 100% roll anyway. He's probably going to remove yellow here because he's like, oh, yellow broke me. I'm going to have to get rid of him. No, he doesn't. And then he redefends towards pink. So yellow's just going to break you again. Or blue will. If blue takes the bonus here, I don't anticipate white letting him hold. I mean, nobody has let people hold bonuses. I haven't even had to be the bad guy on the board right now. Yeah, see, he hits into me. Might as well knock me down with the assumption somebody else is going to hit. Now, this closes himself off to me a little bit more, which is nice. It also does open pathing for myself up. So maybe I can take this territory here. Looks like yellow is going to hit white. So maybe nobody breaks red? I don't know. I am far and away the strongest player on the board right now. And it's simply because I haven't, even though I lost that 4, I've managed not to fully irritate anybody, which has some value to it. I think we're going to see boom, boom, which, mind you, white can still break this if he's greedy enough. And what, he pulls the 3 into here? No, he leaves the 3 there. Interesting, but blocks white off a little bit. Now, interesting thing about this, these 2 territories do not... Oh, pink botted. And it doesn't have a trade on 4. But I don't have pathing to this. I actually would have some degree of pathing to most of pink's positions, but just not enough troops, and I don't know why I would trade in at this stage of the game. +2 on Barents. Where is that? Barentsburg is up in the North Arctic, right? Or no. Or is it South Arctic? Or Antarctic, I guess is what I should say. It's this territory right here. White just did some more tomfoolery down here, right? Yeah. Oh, who hit me? Oh, the bot hit me. That's right. I need to move this away. I refuse to sit next to that bot. If this territory somehow survives, that'd be great. Red holds. So red makes up some of his deficit. And yellow might hold as well because white didn't break him. I'm surprised that red is not interested in breaking yellow. So some of this early game aggression from the red player is going to end up giving him a half decent position. Now, there is a world here. Everyone trades ahead of me. I've got the 10 here. If white removes... So here's my thought process. If white removes You know, like red's pretty strong, but if white removes red over here, that's 4 extra troops. I'd have 22 to eliminate. I've got a 10 here with decent pathing through the. I can go up with the 8 and grab most of this. I could hit. Yeah, actually, I see the pathing line with a trade in. So here's it's entirely dependent on white removing this over here. Does blue put everything in one spot, or does he try to finally split a spot? Because a split would actually make this more difficult. Put 7 up there. Oh, he only got 7. So, like, sure, if he takes this bonus, I don't really care. That's fine. At this stage of the game, I don't care if somebody holds a bonus. And, come on, lock your stack. Lock your stack. Lock your stack. Buddy, it's not that hard to click. All right, there you go. Locks his stack. So blue, essentially, I theoretically could eliminate blue last. Yellow manages to hold a +4, which I don't love him doing that. My hope here is that white trades and white takes this material out over here. Maybe yellow will take red out over here. I mean, that allocation certainly makes it look like he might. Obviously, a little bit worried about white. But with red after me, if red gets removed here. Oh, this could break red. He could try to break red with this, which would just make my job even easier. Wow. Hopefully white is not aware that he could take this red elimination before me. He does hit me up. Yellow does hit me up top. Hits that. I would have hit that across into pink and then this here. Get pink to focus me. Now, this is a little bit dependent on pink not trading onto Great Seychelles, which would be unfortunate. I think it'll try to finish this bonus over here, which looks to be the... all right, I might have to hit through a 3, but I was going to have to hit a 5 here anyway. Again, this is entirely dependent on white eliminating red over here. I don't really have good pathing to remove this. That fails. That's interesting. I don't have particularly good pathing to remove this. I have a trade-in. I don't own any of my territories on that trade-in, but I have the pathing off of the 10, which essentially I really just have to grab this 1 most likely, because the 10 should theoretically path through and get all of this down here. I do have to loop over to the 2 though, because blue here. I mean, that to me tells me that white is likely going to eliminate red over here. And he's going to go into yellow. All right, I see my pathing. So white is going to hit red here. He's going to hit that, right? He has not stopped him previously. He stops. Wow. Okay. All right, the 8, we're going to I'm going to add the 3 here, and then the 12 trade we're going to add up here. It's a little bit tight, just because this 3 was here. If the 3 wasn't here, I would have been golden. We need good dice on this 5. We get it. We need good dice on this as well. We don't get it. It's going to be a 4 on 2. It's going to be a 3 on 2. We got them both. We got them both, baby. Pink is 17 worth 3 cards. That trades me for 17 troops. Blue is 23, 3 cards. I don't know that I go and eliminate anybody. It's only 15 troops. There's not much benefit to it. I'm on 5 anyway. Now, if the bot trades, that'd be unfortunate. I probably shouldn't have sat within its bonus. I don't go for a second elimination here. I'm on 5 cards. I can likely kill blue regardless, especially if pink doesn't trade. Gotta hope white doesn't have a set on 3, but this would be this is a potentially awful play by blue here. You don't give me lines into you, bro. Okay, good. Oh, no, that still gave me lines into him. That gave me, oh my God, he gave me really good lines into him. I just got to hit the two. All right, so blue is probably my next target, unfortunately. These guys just have to trade in turn, otherwise I win the game. And the benefit to where yellow is, I don't care if yellow comes and breaks me. White's 14's only pointed at yellow, so white can't kill me. And really, if the bot trades, that'll be what does me in. I'll be able to recover, but it'll probably stack on me here. That would obviously be bad. I don't think this is enough troops to backdoor. I don't know who his goal is to hit here. But this 14 only points at white at yellow. Okay, his goal was to come break this, but he's not going to have... This isn't going to work. Oh, it does work. Okay, I'm extra surprised by that because all this is going to do is get you targeted. That was a smart remove. Oh my god, he's going to try to break blue as well. He's going to try to break me. He breaks me successfully. He doesn't break blue. Doesn't break blue. Interesting. He didn't try to break blue there, which is surprising. The bot does not trade. So if white doesn't have a set, I'm actually not even sure a 20 set kills this bot. This will break blue, which will be extra funny. All right. So out of respect for the player that stuck around, I think our elimination pattern, because white's going to break yellow and it's going to feed the game. So I'd actually rather give, because yellow just went aggressive to me and white for seemingly no reason. I'm definitely going to try to eliminate yellow before white. Yep, there's the 17 on 8, loses 6. Blue has been a stand-up guy. He did give me pathing, but the bot ended up giving me pathing anyway. And I believe if I do this correctly, I can eliminate... I want to give blue second. I think that blue played the nicest. It's probably the best way to word that. So let's go 6 here, 1 here. Because I definitely have enough to eliminate this bot. Let me go like 18. Put this over here. Just trying to extend my turn timer as well. All right, there's the pinky limb. That resets my turn timer. We'll be able to eliminate yellow. We have a trade anyway, as if we needed it. It's there. White is super weak as well. White trade will double trade me. So let's just make sure we get it. 48's more than enough. He's worth 17. Let's go 35. 6. And that there, sure. Good game, guys. There goes white. I eliminated the bad. I basically eliminated them in order of bad neighbor. I'm so glad that red kill went through. That was super risky. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a reunion on the reverse world map. Take out blue at the end. Blue was like the... And sometimes I know, like, okay, I'm rewarding the most passive player, but he wasn't mean. He was, like, nice. And... I don't know. Niceties get rewarded sometimes. And also, I felt bad for him because he lost so much material just to the board. Just the nature of the board, he lost a bunch. So, and he was in the first position. Let's check our ranks. I imagine blue was the highest. Oh, okay. Red was the highest at beginner and everybody else was novices. I'm not super surprised. But I just want to say, as a final note, everybody, thank you very much for watching the videos over the last 2 years. I don't have any plans to stop the daily uploads at this time, so I appreciate all of you being here. And I wouldn't be able to continue being motivated to upload videos daily for all of you if you didn't watch and comment and like and subscribe. So uh, I, out of the deep down in my heart, just thank you very much and keep doing those things because I'll keep putting out content for all of you. So thank you for coming out. Follow on Twitch as well. Subscribe here on YouTube if you want to catch live streams. We're trying to do more of those going forward. As always, everybody, I've been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. And here's to another year of daily uploads. Peace.